What's up, Pokemon trainers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up 5 packs of Pokemon Twilight Masquerade and 6 packs of Pokemon Surging Sparks. And you're probably wondering, Socratic Rips, where did you get these packs from? Well, recently I was at Best Buy and I was able to buy a Hydreigon Dragapult EX collection box. And I figured instead of opening the whole box and unboxing it, I was like, you know what, let me just open it up and take the packs out and open them up. And this pack right here, I actually got from a Pokemon vending machine today, right after work. So, before we get started, can y'all make sure to like, subscribe? I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. This is Socratic Rips, and let's do this. You know, because I'm very curious, I'm going to open up the pack that I got from the vending machine. Just to open it up, right? To see if there's anything good in there. Because I be knowing what people be doing at the vending machines. There was a guy just waiting there and trying to buy up, wait for someone to buy the pack and so they can leave. And he can scoop up and maybe get a booster bundle or booster box or something. Yeah. It's been kind of ridiculous how people have been behaving at the vending machines lately. Like, just been camping it. I'm like, bro, go home. Like, I've had a guy that tried that on me. He's like, oh, bro, I get the next dib, after you buy that pack. It's my turn. I practically told him to shut the F up and get out of my face. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but no, dude, you can't do that. You can't, camp the thing all day and think you're going to call when it's your turn. And I'm not a jerk. I won't buy out the whole thing or anything like that. But when I know what you're doing and you're just going to sell them and scalp them, no, I'm not going to tolerate that behavior. All right, so I got a Slacking EX from that vending machine pack. So we'll put that there. But you know what card we're trying to get? We're trying to get that Chikachu because, it's a fire card and it's the chase card, right? But I definitely want it. And, I'll take any other good cards. And obviously from the Twilight Masquerade, I kind of want another pair in 220. That'd be pretty dope to pull. I actually ended up buying that card. And do I regret buying it? No. But spending money, like $80, was $85 about on there. Yeah, it kind of made me feel a little icky. I don't like buying expensive cards all the time. Because, when you buy them at a card show and you see they have a lot of slabs, mentally I'm like, oh man, this is definitely not going to be a 10 because they have to see something wrong with it in order not to send it in themselves. That's just my mindset, but could I be wrong? Of course I can. All right, no hit there. But let's see if we can pull some fire cards here, right? Because yeah, your boy needs a good card. And if you're watching this, I also pull One Piece cards. I actually pulled a wanted ace card from OP13. So you give y'all a little sneak peek at that. Video probably is already up, but it's a pretty dope card. I was just looking at it. I'm really excited that I pulled it. So let's see if I can pull something better than that from this set. All right. I mean, we're kind of starting out a little rough here, to be very honest with y'all. I mean, Pokemon cards, any type of TCG, it's not like you get hits every day. And, that's part of the allure, that's part of the challenge. Because, yeah, you got to be a little dedicated to it. And, waste a little bit of money here and there. Don't tell my wife. Nah. She's okay. I have a budget. And then I do DoorDash on the side just to make money to buy cards. Because, I'm dedicated to it. And it's a good hobby. I really love the community and the people I talk with, whether it's on here or in person at Resocks or just in general. Come on. There we go. We got another EX card. We'll definitely take that. So that's 2 EX cards. Let's see if I can pull it. And I think my friend, I was just sharing with him stuff I pulled. And he's like, yeah, I haven't pulled anything good. Yeah. 10 minutes later, my guys sent me a text. Heck yeah. So I know he probably pulled something awesome. So, but we'll see. And, that's part of the community. We share with what we pull, and which I think is pretty awesome. And if you don't have that in your community, man, I feel for you, because a big part of Pokemon is having that community to talk to people and share with what you're pulling. You have each other's backs at restocks. Make sure, like I had a friend today, because there's a restock coming up tomorrow, and he's like, hey, I know Phantasmal Flames may be showing up at our store. You want me to pick you up like a couple packs or something? And I was like, you know what? I'm good. Get yourself stuff, and I'll be in school crying that I can't be out there to get Pokemon cards. But you know what? Got to be a responsible teacher. You hear that, students who are watching? Your teacher, Mr. Socratic Rips, he's responsible. You probably can't tell by looking at me, but I am. Just mess around. I actually have really awesome students, to be very honest with you guys. I'm not just saying that to say it. I think I'm really, really blessed to build good relationships with them and be able to talk with them. And that's a big part of teaching, right? Teaching, you can teach students things, but that relationship and helping them understand life and stuff like that is definitely a big, it's really worth it for me. All right, we got Twilight Masquerade here, guys. Again, I want that Parent 220. That'd be nice to get another one. But at this point, because I didn't collect Twilight Masquerade really, I'll take most cards. I'm not going to be one of those picky people. I actually got to go through the list and start determining, are there cards that I'm going to want to pick up? Because there's a little bit of a dip right now. People are like, oh my god, Pokemon's doom and gloom, it's gonna fail. Like, shut up, bro. It ain't gonna fail like that. It ain't gonna have like a stock market crash. Get your crypto bro self out of here. Will it correct itself? Will it go down at times? Of course. That's how it is. It's cardboard. But I think people overdo it just to get views. And sometimes they just gotta shut up. Don't let them play onto your anxiety, guys. All right, no hit there. Oh man, guys. Will Socratic Rips get a hit? I want something more than those 2 EX hits. Come on, guys, give me an IR. Pokegods, IR, that's what I want. SIR would be great too. Or, I'm just going to leave the channel and start making like Crypto Bro Pokemon stuff. Yeah, I'm not that cheesy. All right, we got another EX hit. I actually have this one. Oops. Yes, I put my hollows and stuff away later on. And I actually save them. I have them on all my little ETB boxes. I have only hollows and reverse hollows in there. And yeah. And my EX cards, I have to put them in a binder. One of my students was telling me, you need to bring your EX card so I can trade with you, or I can, you can give me some. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I have a lot of EX cards that just give away to students anyway, so I don't really trade them. But let's see. Will the Pokegods shine down on me today? Like, Clefable. That's an awesome card. That would have been a dope IR card. But, hey, what do I know? It ain't like I'm an artist or anything that does, urban art. That, I kind of know about art. And I've been watching anime and Pokemon and stuff like that. You get a gist of what looks good and what doesn't, and if you increase the size. I have a YouTube channel where I focus on art, and I kind of been neglecting it. I have a canvas I need to work on, and ever since I started school, I've just been super busy. And that's what happens. You're trying to be the best damn teacher out there. This is a pretty dope card too. You will, you put things to the side, and that sometimes is other hobbies. Oh, I'm getting wrecked here. Last pack magic, guys. Can I get a hit here? Chansey. I'm telling you, even this in an IR would be pretty fire. All right, this wouldn't be bad in an IR either. That's pretty sweet. Bro looks like he's laughing at somebody. All right, we got another EX hit. So these packs, I opened a total of 11 packs. And pretty much all of them but one came from the Hydreigon and Dragonpoke EX collection box. And one came from a Pokemon vending machine. And this is all I got. This is a dope EX card. I like it personally. I think they're nice. I have this card already. It's a dope, pretty, cool looking card. Slack King EX. Bro look like he knocking out somebody at the bar. Bro don't care. Don't mess with him. Don't talk about his girl. And I have this other one, the Tillmass version. So, yeah. When we really break it down, was that a successful rip? I don't think so. Like, I would at least like an IR full art would have been pretty dope for opening up 11 packs. But, and I say but, 11 packs to get 4 hits, not too terrible. It's hard for me to complain on it. Is it the best rip I've had today? No. Is it the best rip I had in weeks? Probably not. But it's not terrible. But with that said, guys, make sure to like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to push past 400 subscribers and, get to that 500 mark by the end of the year. So hook me up. Try to, spread the word about me so I can actually pass that 500 subscriber mark. And for TikTok people are watching, help me get past that 1,000 follower mark. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Socratic Rips, and me and my various EX cards. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.